Hello, beautiful souls. I'm Terry Lee, pure visionary, psychic medium, and I am so happy to be back with you today. Ah, how's everybody doing out there? Welcome to this sacred circle where we can explore and learn, where we can evolve to our higher selves, our higher purpose, higher thoughts, where we can spend some time together today and learn and grow and reach that moment of Zen. I was thinking about that today. Um, I was really thinking about in you hear many talk about a moment of Zen or a super focus where everything seems to slow down and you reach a moment where you are at peace and you're still. And I was thinking about that today. Now, I was a snowboarder and I also did wakeboarding and mountain biking. And that was where I really tied into that moment where you can be just doing what you enjoy, enjoying the pleasure of it, and your mind is still. Often that's when inspiration comes. And I find that to be very useful right now in the time that we're going through on planet Earth. And I'm seeing some people coming in out there. Welcome, welcome. All right. I have got a few questions to start already. Hi, Ellen R. Good to see you again, too. And we have Amy Warrior Princess, Paul Freed. Paul Freed. Yes, I will read for you today. I felt so confused last time you were on the show and it was your mother's birthday, but the question didn't get answered. And I'm here to answer it for you today. I'm glad to make up to you for that. All right. Sandra, hi. Nice to see you again. And Emily, nice to see you. Nice to be with you all. It's been a very busy summer and a lot is going on. And it seems like so much is going on in my personal life. We're getting a lot of work done in our house because of possible approaching tariffs, making things more expensive. So I have experienced a couple times when work was being done in my home and experienced that unsettling feeling of being in a different place and trying to get back in the groove again now. And here I am back in the groove. It has really been laid on my heart today to speak to each and every one of you about finding that moment of peace in these times. It's really important. It's something we need to seek out. And yes, things can be going on around and about you, but you have to find that way of looking at it, observing it, feeling the emotion at the time that you felt, and then letting it drift away. It's so very helpful to me, at least right now. I'm doing that quite a bit. And it's really helping me a lot to tune in, to keep myself tuned in and grounded with nature, Gaia, and also, if you will notice, the wolf is back. The wolf is back because lately I've been really focusing in on pack mentality. Wolf can teach us a lot. Totem wolf can teach us a lot. Now, when I speak of pack mentality, I don't speak of political sides or views. I don't speak of that. I speak of the pack in the sense that we are all a part of humanity. We're all experiencing soul life coming down into this planet and experiencing a real education in the expansion of our eternal souls. Ooh, got chills on that one. So wolves take care of each other. Wolves stick together. And wolves have that family pack feeling with each other. So I've been using that to help me. when someone says something that totally, totally rings my bell, right? It's something that I just have to go, okay, I give that soul love, and I pray that that soul finds its way on its journey in planet Earth at this time. I witness it. I love myself. I see my reaction and I let it pass and I ask a blessing on it. And there you go. That's been helping me a lot. I don't know. How do you guys feel about that out there? If I sound a little like, I might be a little rusty getting back to it, but there's so much going on. It's really kind of hard to just take a moment and say, wow, look where we are. Look at what's happening. It's wild. But it is, I believe, the evolution of the heart of mankind. Okay, I'm going to go back up now because I need to start some questions and say hello to some people who've joined us. Thank you for being with us today. All right. Hello, Michelle. Hi, haven't seen you in a while. Okay, I have your question star. Oh, yes. Okay. Amy Warrior Princess, I have a couple of things starred for you. So we'll chat with you today. We'll see what comes up. Hi, Mary. Okay. And Katrina, Gail Foster, and Ziva Watson. Beautiful. So yeah, let's chitty chat with each other a little bit. What do you say? How are you feeling out there? What's going on in your life? What's going on in your world? Let's share a little bit with each other. It's good to be here together. It's important to share with each other and know how important this moment in time is to be together and let our souls unite in a purpose of finding truth, peace, love, hope. Hope is a big one. Okay. Oh, okay. So Emily says, I'm exhausted. I hope that's from doing lots of good and positive things. You can elaborate on that if you want, but once again, it's important to find that peace and that moment of Zen to charge yourself up. All right. Okay. And Ziva says, energy is intense. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is intense, and we can feel it. But at the same time, we can witness it. You know, we don't have to be feeling the intensity of the energy, but we can witness that as a soul here experiencing life on planet Earth at this time. And understand that we signed up for this because it is a time of great enlightenment. And that is definitely something that is happening. The more intense the energies are happening right now, the earth energies, the energies in humankind, the energies maybe in our personal relationships, the more intense they are, the more we have opportunity to grow through it and expand. All right. Thank you for that comment, though. Absolutely right, dear. Absolutely right. Okay. Oh, okay. So Emily says news and schoolwork have been making me tired. Oh, I'm sorry, Emily. I know it's a challenge. It really is. But you know, there are many ways to restore your energy and common sense ways, you know, get your rest, hydrate, spend a little time doing something that fills you inside, something that gives you hope and strength. And know that you can do this. You can do it. If you envision it, if you manifest it, it's yours. All right, Emily. If you were here, I'd give you a big pat on the back and a hug. You can do this, kid. Okay. And Katrina. Hi, Katrina. Katrina says, it's great to be here together. I am finding it really challenging. There is weirdness everywhere. Yes, there is weirdness everywhere. But once again, in that pack mentality, right? We recognize that there are so many changes happening right now that it's unsettling. for many souls who are perhaps not as tuned in spiritually. So there's going to be a lot of reaction to the energies that are coming down. But here's the thing. We have the opportunity to expand our vibration, to raise our vibration. And I'll say it again, and I've said it 100 times if you've seen me on this channel before. I got this from the guys, that when a soul is created, it is giving a unique contribution to the consciousness of the universes. They correct me every time. Think about that. So if you're able to go through this and go, well, okay, that was weird, but I'm going to continue on my way. I'm going to continue in the light. I'm going to continue with the hope for humanity. Pray for the enlightenment of humanity. This is the time. This is the place. And we're here to add our unique contribution to what's happening right now. All right. Good deal. Kendra, and I do have your question. There we go. Okay, so if you're new to the channel, welcome. Welcome, welcome. I am going to do readings today. I am starting the questions as they come up. If you can put caps and emojis in them, I will be seeing them faster. Let's put it that way. I might have to go back and forth every once in a while, but we'll chat during that time. I'm going to follow spirit with these questions, and often I don't have time to even read them through. I just let them guide me to the next question. And the reason for that is we're all gathered together today to bless each other, to bless and honor each other as souls experiencing life on this planet Earth at this point in time. And so the messages that come through, the messages that are read, will bless not only the person who asked the question, but those who are here in the chat right now, live, and those who will watch the show later. So I hope that should answer the questions for what we're about to do. And okay, all right. It looks like I've got a few questions coming in. I'm going to get started. I'm going to go over here. All right. Okay. We're all going to work through this together. And I think that's the blessing, is that we all, in order to get through this, in order to grow and expand, are going to work through this together. So let's all hang in there. All right. Okay. I am going to, well, actually, you know what? I am going to start with Paul's question because I explained I did a show and I wanted to get a question answered for Paul, and it wasn't picked. So I wanted to bless him with the question next time I saw him. And this is it. Paul Freed. Okay. I will ask if you are in the show, and I'll be watching the live. So, and he's here. He says hello. And that lets me know you're here. If you're not here, you have to step out a little bit. I will keep your question on the board, and maybe others in the chat will help me to see if you come back into the chat. And then I'll be happy to read your question. Okay. So Paul's question is, hello, Terry. Mom would have been the big 80 this year. She had passed on. Her name is Barbara. We are celebrating by going to Graceland. Oh, that's so awesome. In October for her birthday. The four of us never saw it before. Mom saw it. Okay. And then there's an additional comment on this question. Let me get over to the start questions so I can find it. Yes, here we go. 12 times. She saw it 12 times. She was a big fan, no doubt. Would you know if it's haunted? I believe you must be meaning. Would you know if it's haunted? They say on YouTube, yes, it is. But you know YouTube. LOL. Thank you. Well, this isn't so much a reading as to maybe, Paul, me passing on some wisdom to you that I have learned, and certainly understand it to be true. There was a time in my life when I actually did see a full image of a ghost. Um, I believe that I was in a state of just kind of pure bliss at the time. I was in an amazing place, and the soul had a background that had been perhaps traumatic. Souls don't get trapped on the planet. Souls choose to be here. They have their own activities. So if you're in a place with a lot of energy, such as Graceland, not only the energy of souls that may be in the area, but the energy of the people who come through. They're all thinking about um, Elvis, and they're all thinking about all the people that came and went through this beautiful place. Now, if you're there thinking, oh, I wonder if I'll get a message, or if there is the soul of Elvis wandering about Graceland, what I would say is this: if you invite it, it will happen, but it may not be Elvis. Some souls are trickster souls. And if you ever watch the ghost shows on TV where they go out hunting ghosts, when you go, you are an eternal soul that has power. So when you walk into a building and say, oh, I've heard there's ghosts here, and they're going to be perhaps showing me signs, you're going to get something if your intention and your desire is that powerful. And it's okay. First of all, if that does happen, you can just discern it for yourself as you wish. You're free to do as you wish. Discern it, consider it, but don't be afraid, because you're a very powerful soul, and no other soul or no other curse or no other ghosts or no all this stuff, they can't harm you. You're powerful. So, if you're looking to see some signs of things, you may see something. I hope that answered your question. I'm going to pop into the live to see if that really helps. Yeah, I have found it to be so true. And when I watch those shows on TV where they're looking for a ghost, and the door slams or the chair goes across the floor, yeah, there's something there. There's something in there. And are you inviting it? And are you inviting something positive or something negative? Right? So when we're on this show and we speak out and reach to souls, I have a dedication prayer I do before each show. And my intention is I ask the Creator to honor my intention of being a vessel for souls on the other side to come through and comfort their loved ones. Done. Guides and angels, speak through me. Give the message that these people need to hear, or this person needs to have their question asked. Please help them. Done. I mean, set your intention before you go. If you want to have an exciting adventure, you go right ahead. And, I am sure, in fact, I am feeling it right now, that your mom's going to be right there beside you. She's going to be helping you feel perhaps the way she felt when she went through. And that's the message I have for you. And boy, I feel that very strongly. She'll be right there, enjoying the whole thing with you, and probably feeling the joy that you feel in remembering her and her excited visits to Graceland. So there you go. That's it. I love that. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Paul. That was a beautiful question. I loved it. And now I can feel better about missing your question on that other day. Okay. So now we are going to move on. And I'm gathering up a few more questions as I am coming through here. And I am being led to Michelle Krantz. Hi, Michelle. Nice to see you again. Nice to be with you again. Michelle's question is, and I'm seeing comments by you, so I think you're here. Could you just let me know that you're here? in the live. Okay. All right. There she is. All right. She's around the ball. Michelle's question is, do you see changing careers soon? If so, what type of job? Oh, I love that. Okay. I'm going to kind of tune in with my Labradorite heart here, just to kind of get a message from your guides. I mean, just, in my mind, I see your question and I go, oh, well, but I don't want to give you stuff that is in my mind. I want to give you messages from your guide. So, your guides. Michelle, I'm going to tune into your energy first. Okay. And I'll be watching the live. Michelle, if you have comments, please. Okay. I wanted to make sure this wasn't just me. No, this is coming through. Your energy, I'm feeling this great sense of excitement. The guides are kind of showing me like a vista, like of being on top of a mountain and seeing out over a valley. And okay, I'm seeing you appreciate the vastness of your opportunities. You have a great, you have a great, a set, how am I going to say this? Let me just let them come through. You have a great vision and a knowing deep inside of you of your own personal power. Thank you, guides. Your own personal power. This is beginning to blossom within you. And now they're showing me a color of green, which is spiritual growth. So they want me to mention that. There's a blossoming of spiritual growth within you. And we encourage you to look out at that vista and understand that all that you see is yours. There is no happenstance. There is no chance. There is your will. There is your knowledge within your soul of what you planned before you came. Where your heart leads you is where you should be. We encourage you to enjoy each sunrise as the great adventure that is before you. Ooh, like that one. Okay, I am going to, in situations like that, sometimes they encourage me to draw some cards. So I'm going to draw some cards so we can get a little more on that. But she's asking specifically, do you see changing careers soon? And I think your guides just led you to understand that you can manifest your future. And that in fact, there's already something that you're supposed to be headed for. Often these, my guides call them signposts. You'll feel a drawing to something, or something will just feel good inside your soul when you see that possibility come up. And it may be, maybe something challenging, like that was when I first started doing this. It was very challenging and a little scary, but so satisfying. So I felt so certain that this is where I needed to be. And I feel so good about it every time I do a show. So let's take a look. Changing careers. Is that a llama? I love it on her icon. I'm looking at her icon. Cool. I think the cards will give us some direction as to what could be maybe coming up, what some of those possibilities that they spoke about could be. So we're just going to ask guides and angels to bless these cards. I draw 3. I use them as tools to help us dive in a little bit deeper. Okay, so here we go. First card is, oh, thank you. This is the 3 of Wands. I don't know if you can see the gold writing on there, but what it says is manifest your destiny. Oh my gosh. It just amazes me where I have this entire deck. I've just shuffled it. I'm not looking at it. And the card I pull speaks right to your question. I got chills. I got to tell y'all. Manifesting, and this can mean huge developments, huge changes. It can also mean like a large trip, something very pleasurable. We're talking about really good stuff. And it can also be about work or love. We'll see what the other cards say. So we'll tie this all together at the end of 3 cards. I'll ask. Oh, she likes the guy too. Yeah, look at that. Huh? Oh, that was such a joy. Next card. Aha. The Hermit. And I hope you can read that gold. It says spiritual mastery. Now, this is very much kind of ties into the message that the guides gave earlier about soul searching, enlightenment, knowing that you have a guiding light. Growth is a part of the meaning of this card as well, which they indicated spiritual growth. So this is exciting. Let's see what the next card's going to say. Knight of Cups. Oh my gosh. Thanks again, guides. The Knight of Cups is about following your heart. It is an invitation. It can be about being psychic. It's also about grace. It's artistic. It's beautiful. It's what you're attracted to, just as we spoke about earlier. Oh, this is exciting. Okay, after I draw the 3 cards, I do a little bit of tuning into the guides to make sure, and they're laughing at me right now, to make sure that we've got the right meaning. And I believe this fit right in with their message. Look at this. Manifest your dreams. Continue your spiritual growth. Continue that soul searching. And watch for the guiding light along the way. And follow your heart. Ah, that's so cool. Thank you. That is very powerful. I hope that blessed you, dear. It certainly blessed me, and I'm very thankful, guides, that you arranged those cards like that. It really does always amaze me that, you've got this deck of cards. I shuffled them, and those 3 cards spoke specifically to your question. Your guides surround you. They love you very much, and they will give you signs along the way. All right. Thank you, Michelle. Oh, she says, thank you. Sounds wonderful. Good. Oh, and I want to find out. I want to go back. Yes, I want to hear about the llama. Yes, she says, a llama. I took my friend and her daughters to a place that had a petting zoo. That's awesome. That's a great, fun event. I love it. Okay. Getting your question. Poppy. Okay. Okay. And yes, Sandra, I believe I already have that started. Let me look. Yes. Okay. And okay. I want to ask the guides to show me which one they want me to go to next. Kendra Lesher. Welcome. Are you here in the live chat? Are you here in the live chat, girl? Thank you, everybody, for joining us today. It's really great to have you all here, and it's wonderful to share with one another. And Kendra is here. Great. Kendra's question is there anything my guides would like for me to know? I'll bet there's a lot of things. Let's tune into your energy, Kendra, and we'll just kind of see what comes out. Okay, so and this ties in very much to kind of what we were discussing earlier, but it's the same thing. It's you're a seeker. You're a seeker. You, your energy tells me you are a soul, a soul who understands the essence of who you really are, and you like to dive in. And please comment in the live, Kendra. You like to dive in. You've got a real curiosity, but I'm also seeing that recently it's been a spiritual curiosity. Okay, I'm just going to invite the guides to come in at this point. Okay, they're showing me very much what they kind of gave me the feeling of before. It's like someone walking on a path, and it's not dark, it's not nighttime, but it's dusk, and there's a lantern this person is holding and walking down this path. This is a beautiful path in a forest. There's a lot of plants, trees. There's a lushness to it. It's really beautiful, and the path is wandering, and they're just verifying the seeker. Verifying the seeker. Oh, and they're giving me big woo here. um, you are the light. You are the lantern. You are the soul that knows its way. We've been with you through many lifetimes, and we sing. We sing songs to celebrate you, your growth, your understanding, your tender heart, your childlike curiosity. I just got chills on that one. We joyfully and gratefully accompany you on your journey at this lifetime on planet Earth. We walk with you, and we send you signs, and we want you to know that we applaud your ability to see the signs and recognize the sign deep in your heart. And you are very close to us, and we are very close to you. Okay, so I'm asking for messages now about. There are, okay. They're wanting you to know that there are going to be many signs, and they are going to lead you to a very exciting. This is something that you've been dreaming of, you've been hoping, and they want you to be assured that you are on the right path. Okay, there's the path. You're on the right path to accomplishing this. Don't worry. Go with joy, go with grace, go with love, and know that we are with you. Oh, I like that. Oh, this is great. Wonderful. Kendra says, that is beautiful. She says, you're spot on. They are. Oh, and she says, yes, I have been very spiritually inclined recently. Boy, I love it when they come through like that. And I've been seeing signs. Wonderful. Ah, Kendra, I'm just what an honor it was to do that reading for you and to feel your guides come through with such vibrance and joy. And wow, thank you so very much. Namaste, dear. And keep it up. You're doing great. I love it. Okay. All right. Now, I'm going to go back to the star questions. And, okay. Amy Warrior Princess. Hi, good to have you with us again. I love your icon. That is rocking, girl. Amy, are you in the house? Let's see. All right, just let me know that you're in the house and we'll read for you. Oh, this is so great. Hi, Diana. Nice to see you. All right, and Amy's here. Amy, I have ancestry in Norway and have often wondered if I didn't have Viking ancestors. So it'll be nice to tune into yours and see what we get. Okay. Amy says, may I please have a message from my Viking ancestors? Okay, here we go. Let's see what we get. Oh, okay. What I'm feeling, I'm just going to tell you what I'm feeling. And I'm feeling something very, very strong. Like it's either a male ancestor or tune in, see if it's no, it's a male ancestor. A very, very powerful warrior. I'm hearing a respected leader. However, there are some things that this ancestor I got into trouble somehow. And oh, I'm just going to see. Okay. All right. Okay, so I'm hearing, okay, that he got into some kind of trouble. He made some decisions that he regrets, and the tribe itself, his village itself, turned against him. But what he wants to communicate to you is that strength to be strong in your path, to be strong in experiencing. I'm hearing whether right or wrong, respect yourself and go forward. Know that there are many of us who are cheering you on. Be bold. Be bold. That's what I hear. Okay. Oh, okay. Look at this. Amy says, I'm a very strong woman. Awesome. I attribute that to my Celtic and Viking ancestry. Fantastic. And, strength is an incredible attribute because it requires a bit of that inner knowing that gives you the guidance you need in your life. I hope that blessed you, dear. And she says, yes, you will. I will see them again in Valhalla. Yes, you will. All right, I got chills on that. Very, very exciting. That was really an honor to do that reading for you. Thank you. Okay, we're going to. Okay. Sandra. Hi, Sandra. Sandra, are you with us in the live chat? That was interesting. It almost told a story, that last reading. Pretty neat. Sandra, are you still with us? Yes, she is. Sandra asked, may I have a message from my fiance, John, please, and thank you. Okay. I just want to express my sorrow that you are separated from your fiance, but not for long, dear. Sandra, I'll be watching the live. If you have any comments. Okay, I'm feeling this will come through. Very a gentle soul, very kind man. Is surrounding you with his love, but I'm feeling he wants you. He says, tell her to play more. He wants you to play more. I'm getting the feeling that he might have been the more playful one. And he said that that's what balanced our souls out so well together. I'm feeling like a very I don't want to say silly, but I feel like he wanted to always be entertaining you with stories and tricks and games and jokes and he says I am right there with you. I am right beside you. You weren't abandoned. You weren't abandoned. It was always supposed to be this way. And he wants you to know how wonderful it is, how beautiful everything is. Where he is right now, he's so happy and he's so joyful. And he's saying, I haven't lost my silly spirit. He wants you not to be sad. He's saying, please tell her not to be sad. That there's still a lot of time that you have to do everything that you want to do. And please, please, please live your dreams. Okay, that's kind of what I got. Oh, sweetheart. Yeah. Well, it's okay. You know, I mean, I have many beloveds on the other side, my family and my son. And there are times, and I know they're from me, and I get messages from them, and I see signs, little winks that I get from them. And just, I know that they're right there in this other realm that we cannot see or be in right now. And there are times when I just look at a picture and say, I miss you. I know you're fine. I know it's great. I miss you. But remember, and this is what I always get from them, is that you miss me because of all the joy and the life that we shared together, right? And that is something to celebrate. And that is something to be eternally grateful for, that union with another soul, right? And I love the message he had for you, to live your dreams. Live your dreams. And you know, that's a beautiful way to respond to his love for you, is to go forward and live your dreams. And yeah, when you get sad, be sad, experience that moment of sadness, but then always remember that he is okay and he is in a beautiful, beautiful place, and that he wants you to live your dreams. That's the important thing. That's how you carry on your love for them, by carrying on in joy in life and in your soul purpose. I hope that helped you, Sandra. Bless you, dear. So happy to have you with us again today. Okay. All right. And yes. I love that, Sandra. Thank you. Beautiful. All right. And a Taurus girl, I have your question on the board. Oh. You know, it's important for us all to share that with each other, and to send Sandra some love and some joy and some good things coming her way. All right. Oh, beautiful. I love it. Okay, here we go. We're going to go back to the star questions. Okay. And all right. Queen Che, welcome. I don't believe I've seen you with us before. And thank you for your donation. I appreciate that very much. It does help pay the bills to put this show up so you all can be with me on the show. Okay, so Queen, are you still in the live chat? I'm going over to the live chat board to see if you're here. If you are, I'd be happy to read for you. So Queen, if you're still in the chat, please say hi. And I'll take this opportunity to have a sip of tea. Thank you very much. All right. Oh, dear girl. I hope you're with us. I will keep your question on the board if I don't hear from you shortly. I want to thank everybody out there for uplifting one another and being together and sending me your energy. As I said, I felt a little rusty today, but boy, the guides aren't rusty. The messages from the other side they're all coming through. And it's just so kind of good to be back in the saddle again. Queen J, I'm here to answer your question. I'm in the live chat and I am watching for I'm here. Nope. Okay. We will take that question down and I'll go back to another question. The question is still here. If Queen J shows up, please, those in the chat, and let me know. Thanks. All right. A Taurus girl reads, would love a message. You got it. Can you tell me what you would like your message to be about? Give me a little more guidance. I mean, you're leaving it wide open, and I can do that. But if you have anything specific that's on your heart or some kind of a question you'd like to direct it a little more clearly, then let me know. All right. Taurus girl, you were just recently in the chat. All right. Oh, love message. You want a message about love? Just say yes so I know that you're not saying, I would love a message. Okay. A message about love. You know, I love to read about love. Love is so exciting. All right. A message about love. All right. Okay. What I'm going to do is begin to shuffle the cards because almost always I read cards on that kind of a thing. But once I'm done doing this, then I am going to tune into your energy. We're going to talk about that first. Okay. Taurus girl, I love your icon. You actually look like someone who is dreaming about love in your picture. It's beautiful. Oh, I love it. Okay. We got half a shuffle going, and I'll finish that up in a minute. All right, Taurus girl, what is going on in your energy? Okay, I'll be watching the live, dear. So what the guides gave me immediately was just there's a lot going on in your life right now. Sparkles, energy, a lot of ideas, maybe a lot going on in your life right now. I'm getting the reading your energy. I feel like you're you're a dreamer. You're a dreamer. That makes you a powerful manifester because you imagine. You know, manifesting is just a step away from imagining something. And I have heard that if you can imagine something, you can create that in your life. Let me know how that sits with you. Okay. So let me know if we're on okay with that. Yes. Okay. Um, okay. So I'm going to go in to talk to your guides right now because a Taurus girl wants to know, guides. She wants to know about love. Okay, the guides are coming through and they want you to know that they're talking about your beautiful heart. You have a beautiful, tender heart, a beautiful, loving, caring soul. You are naturally reaching out for another soul to share this beautiful, loving energy that you have. It's important to know that, yes, there is one destined to be. Oh, they're saying you're one and only. There is one destined to be your one and only. Of this, there is no doubt. But what you learn along the way, prior to the discovery of this other soul, is important too. So we hope for you to understand the timing of things. Yes, there will be signs. And in your search, you may come upon some who will perhaps make you feel like they are the one, but we want you to use the signs. We will give you signs, and we want you to use the feeling and understand the feeling in your heart, the ability to be able to sense this soul once you encounter each other. We have nothing but joy in our heart for you. Carry on and manifest this soul. Manifest this soul, and they will certainly come into your life. Okay, that's what I got. I'm going to go to the cards now. Ooh, I got chills on that. I really did. Taurus girl, it really gave me the feeling that you are, in fact, a very tender, loving soul. And you know, what we put out is what we attract. And I'm not talking about the worldly way of thinking about love. I'm just talking about just in general being a truly kind and loving person. Then you will attract someone who is like that. Okay? And don't be uncertain about it, because it was destined. All right, here we go. I'm going to read 3 cards. At the end of these 3 cards, we'll discuss with the guides what the exact message is. And I'll just tell a little bit about what each card has meanings for, and then we'll determine that final message from the guides. First card, 8 of Coins. Now, this is interesting. This is about dedication, and dedication to the craft, as you see across here. But it's about being dedicated in your purpose and achievements, and being very committed to what you're doing in your life right now. Next card is the 8 of Wands. Wow. This is exciting. I got chills on this too. This is gaining momentum. This is about swift progress, things really taking off, movement. Okay, so this soul that you're going to run into may be coming pretty soon. Let's see. 2 of Wands. Oh, I love this card. Look how beautiful that is. I hope you all can see it. Isn't that lovely? This is about charting a course. Ooh. Opportunity, visualization. That's what that's about. Discovery, and get ready, because it's here. And the 8 of Wands is indicating that it's going to happen quickly. Okay, so I'm just going to double check myself now, because I'm excited. I want to make sure I give you the message the guides want you to hear. Okay. This is being committed. This is being committed in your life and understanding that you are truly deserving of a loving mate. This is dedication to your soul, your work, your mastery, okay? Your journey. 2 of Wands, I love this. Charting a course, right? This is about visualization. We talked about manifestation. Write down the characteristics of this one that you're looking for. You know, is he serious? Is he a spiritual soul? Is he a wanderer? Is he whatever? Does he have blue eyes, brown eyes? Go ahead, be brave. Visualize it. Imagine it, right? And 8 of Wands. It's coming. It's coming soon. Now, time is a really tough thing to read, and there is no time given on this card, but it says swift progress, happening very fast. So be sure to get your manifestation list going and get working on it, and celebrate it now. Celebrate that feeling that you'll have once you meet this soulmate and experience this joy of love and unity and togetherness. There it is. Okay. Ooh. I'm getting lots of chills today, everybody. That was a good one too, eh? Yeah, that was a beautiful card. And once again, good message. Very good message. Okay. Yay. I think she liked it. Nice. Oh, beautiful. Okay. I'm going to go back over. How's everybody doing out there in the live chat? Hanging with me? All right. Good. Okay. Start questions. Coming back up. Queen Jay, I would like to read your question if you happen to be in the chat now. All right. Looking to see if, okay. Oh, thanks, Ziva. Thank you, marijuana. Okay. Mm, thank you. Going back to the start questions. Stephanie, are you in the live chat? Stephanie, oh, you're welcome, Taurus girl. Keep us posted. Inquiring minds want to know. Stephanie asked, I would love a message from my spirit guides if there is time and if drawn towards it. Thank you. And she's here. Great. Okay. Get back to that labradorite. Okay. I'm going to tune into your energy, Stephanie. You can go ahead and comment in the live. Oh, Stephanie says she was admiring the wolf. Well, the message of the wolf today is pack mentality. Pack mentality. Loving and serving our fellow souls on the planet at this time. Okay, so as I'm tuning into your energy, I'm getting a color of gold. The guides communicate to me with color. They know I recognize that gold color as wisdom. And it's spiritual wisdom, as a matter of fact. So Stephanie, they're honoring and indicating that you have spiritual wisdom. And this is within your soul energy. Ooh, interesting. For some reason, they're showing me a large circle, a large golden circle. So it's a circle of influence that you have. Okay, they're coming through and they're saying, we want you to realize the circle of influence that you have over so many in your life right now. You are a gift. You are a teacher. And many learn from your actions. Many learn from the energy that you vibrate. It's just they're overloading me with all of this gold. Whew. We invite you, we encourage you to know this influence that you have and honor it. Don't be shy. Don't hold back. Don't doubt yourself. There are many that you have blessed and will continue to bless in this lifetime in so many ways. Your words, your kindness, your love, your influence is very, very powerful at this point in time and will continue through your entire lifetime. Excuse me, your entire lifetime. We lift you up. We uphold you. And we encourage you to run the race, to hold the torch, to light the way, and feel your power, knowing that we surround you and uplift you always. Ooh. Wow, that was a very, very powerful message, Stephanie. How did you feel about that? Ah, okay. She says, I do hold back a lot. Well, they're encouraging you to understand the value and the influence you have on the people in your lifetime right now and those who will come. They really want you to love yourself and know who you really are. That was just so loving and powerful. And I hope that you take that torch and run, girl. I love that. Take the torch and run. Don't doubt yourself. You got it. Okay. Thank you, Stephanie. It's an honor to read for you. Wow. And Kendra says, so powerful, Stephanie. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Now we go back and go to start questions. Okay. All right. Directing me back to the live. Does somebody have a question right now that you've been thinking about asking, but you're holding back maybe a little bit? Oh, and I'll bring up Stephanie's comment. Stephanie says, I resonate. Oh, good. I was told I was going to write a book in this lifetime a long time ago, and my first reaction was, what do I even have to say to the world? Well, according to your guides, you have very, very powerful things to say. And they said, don't doubt yourself. So take it to your heart, take it to your mind, do some prayer and meditation about it, Stephanie, because your guides are certainly, they drew the picture today of your golden circle of influence that you can have in this lifetime. You can do it. I love it. Okay. Okay, great. All right. Oh, Katrina, I will send out a prayer for you, dear, but I do not give any medical advice. I'm not a doctor. I would encourage you to seek out your guides and ask them to show you signs. I've had medical challenges, and the guides have shown me every time. Something will pop up, and they'll be like, check this out. Go this way. Look into that, right? So that's my message to you, is that you have powerful guides at your side to show you the way about anything, and especially your physical needs. And I pray that you will be healed soon. Thank you. Okay. All right. And Stephanie says she's going to grab that torch. All right. Good girl. All right. So, okay, Diana. Hi, Diana. You're popping right up. And I think it's a little bit after the hour, but I'm going to read your question for you. Okay. So, Diana, is there a message when I'll meet my soulmate, or have I already met him? Ooh, I like the way you phrased that. That's interesting. Okay. Let me right now. Tune into your energy, Diana, and feel free to comment. Okay. What I'm getting in your energy is that you're a very loving person also. But what I'm feeling in your energy is that you could use some more time loving yourself. And I think the message that is going to come through for you is about loving yourself, nurturing, tending to relieving yourself of negative thoughts that come your way about who you are. Perhaps it's about how you look, or I'm just feeling there's an uncertainty, and the uncertainty comes from a need to love yourself. And even if the guys are saying, even if you have to look back on the past and revisit yourself, your actions, your activity, who you were, how you felt, revisit it, and revisit it with love and understanding that you're on a very complicated journey here. And that you truly are a wonderful, beautiful soul, deserving of love. Attracting the one you love is not so much sending out the energy, I need. Attracting love is about sending out the energy, I am. Ooh, guys, I gotta stop. I love that one. Ooh. That's a powerful message for you, Diana. That's a powerful message. Let me know if that resonates with you. I'm going to shuffle the cards here real quick. Wow. That is some powerful stuff. Okay, she says, thank you. I like it. There you go. That revisiting the past, I've had that feeling myself where you hear people saying you can change your past. That's how you can do it. You look back and you love yourself and you understand that you're on a journey and that you are growing and learning. Situations, things happen to you where you go, why? What was that? But if you go back and look at it in love, sometimes you can clearly see what the lesson was there. Being insecure and not trusting your own heart and soul doesn't necessarily give you what you want in life. You gotta be confident of yourself. Know how precious you are. How truly precious you are. Okay, here we go. Ooh. First card. Three of Swords. Okay. This card can mean a number of things. And as you see, this girl she looks a little upset. It can be about grief. It can be about sorrow. It can be about heartbreak. It also can be about misunderstandings, which is interesting, and loss. Okay. Let's see what the other cards are and what the guides have to say about these cards. The Ten of Cups. Oh, I love this. Okay, so the first one we got was about sadness and sorrow and loss. This is the Ten of Cups. This is like dreams come true, storybook endings, blissful relationship, emotionally fulfilled, stability, peace, and divine love. Oh, I like that very much. Oh, and I love this card. This is such a great reading. This is the Empress. You see how beautiful she is. And she is giving birth to something. The Empress is the divine feminine. She's sensual. She's beautiful. She's about motherhood, of course, as you can see, but also creation, beauty, and art as well. Okay. Now ask the guys if we need. Nope, nope. They're saying this is it. Let me just give them a minute. Okay. So you can comment over here. Oh, I see you're here, Queen J. I'll come back to you before I end. Three of Swords. So there's been disillusionment. That's the word that they're showing me is what this card is indicating. And maybe some depression, sadness, and perhaps that came from a loss. Okay. But they want you to know that this is what your future holds. And remember what we learned in earlier readings. If you can imagine it, you can manifest it. Storybook ending. You know, so many of us would say, oh, I wouldn't dare, hope that or say that my life is going to have a storybook ending. Oh, yeah? Manifest it. Imagine it. Dream it. And know that you are worthy of not only love, but you're worthy of divine love. Divine love. You are loved beyond measure. And that can give you hope. That can give you peace. That can give you vision and free you up to manifest what you're looking for in your life. And then the beautiful Empress. Creation. Give birth to this. Give birth to this. Give birth to this soulmate. Right? All the readings that we've had today have all told us what powerful, beautiful souls we are. Right? And understanding that and loving ourselves and loving our journey is all part of it. So thank you, Diana. That was another beautiful reading about love. I love it. Okay, so I am going to go back for Queen J because, as I say, I don't take them off the board, and Queen J has shown back up. So I'm going to go back to your question so I can put that up. And I might have need of some clarification on this. So you're saying, hi, when will all these blockages be removed? Do you feel like someone has put blockages on you or that you're blocking yourself? I need a little more clarity because if I tune in and ask your guides, it helps if I have a little more clarity than all these blockages. Okay, can you give me just a wee bit more information? And I am gonna pop over to the live chat. There we go. And maybe you can fill me in just a little more. Yay, Diana, new beginnings. Blessings to you. Blessings to you, dear. Blockages are put on me. I know I've felt it for a while. All right, are you saying another soul has put a blockage on you? Or are put on you? Okay. You feel like blockages have been put on you. Is this from another person? Is this from your past, your childhood? Oh, your ex. Okay, your ex. All right, so what I'm going to do, Queen J, and you are very lovely, by the way, I'm going to tune into your energy. Then I'm going to seek what the guides either they want to say to you or want to show you through the cards. Okay. Well, as I tune into your energy, I see what you're talking about. Frankly, I'm seeing someone in handcuffs. I'm seeing just hands cuffed. Okay, so the handcuffs. The handcuffs are the indication of what is going on, not imposed upon you, but okay, they're kind of okay. I have to say what they tell me. The handcuffs are not an excuse for you. The handcuffs are not blockages. These are things that you have felt and imagined. The power is yours and you hold the key. You hold the key to these handcuffs. No soul has a power to inflict anything on you unless you allow it or wish for it or perhaps want to use it as an excuse. Walk your own path, walk your own journey, separate yourself from your past. Shine a light. Shine a light on your beautiful heart and soul and witness who you really are. Set yourself free. We encourage you to put the key in the lock and turn it. Release yourself from these imaginings and draw yourself into love for your life as it has happened, and understand it is a journey. What you've experienced was painful, but take the opportunity to grow from it. Take the opportunity to unlock yourself and free yourself. Free yourself from judgment. Free yourself from judgment and hate, and heal yourself with love and light. We are here to guide you. We are here to encourage you, and we are here to surround you. You are our commitment. We commit to bringing you to these truths about your soul, about your life. Consider the freedom you will feel when you unlock those handcuffs. Consider the joy that is available to you. We're right here, ready to guide and direct you to this beautiful understanding and growth that your soul intended when it came here. And so it is. That's what I got. Oh, oh. It was my honor to read for you today, Queen Jade, and you are truly a beautiful soul. You know, I can think of many times in my life when I actually had to say no. I am just not going to let that person um, restrict me in my life. And you have to find love for yourself, and you have to find forgiveness for others. Forgiveness is the key. Oh, wait, that's it. Forgiveness is the key. When I learned to forgive, uh, so many beautiful things opened up in my life, and you just let it go. You just let it go. That those souls that were involved in whatever you were involved in back then, they're on a journey too. They're on a journey too. So forgiveness is the key. Ooh, I love that. Queen Jay, that was really wonderful. And I'm so glad you came back. No one can block you. No one can hurt you. It's all your choice, your soul's choice. Ah, oh, okay, here we go. I don't allow it. He has no power. No one does over me. I'm turning the key. I've let go and moved on a long time ago. No more blockages to my manifestations. Yes. Oh, that is exciting and very powerful. Very powerful. You typed up that statement and you shared it with all of us here. And we wish you well and blessings and love. All right. Wow. Okay. Ashley, oh dear, I would love to do a reading for you. I see you just popped into the chat. We are at over an hour, actually an hour and a half, which it always goes by so fast. And I really, really would like to read for you. I will be reading on Wednesdays, so come back next Wednesday and put your message in the chat, and I would be happy to read for you. Love everyone who showed up and came today and brought your powerful souls into this beautiful sacred circle. It is always my joy and my pleasure. And I sure, I come in sometimes and it's been a while and I'm like, I'm a little rusty, whatever. But it's spirit that does the work, you know? It's spirit that does the work. And then I feel the power and the chills and the joy and the love of all of you out there. It's a beautiful thing. I look forward to being together with you again. I don't have the date of next Wednesday. I do apologize. But let me see if I can pull it up really quickly. It is going to be, oh my goodness, the 24th of September. And that'll be at the same time, 5 Eastern, 4 Central, 3 Mountain, and 2 Pacific. I really, really, really loved being with all of you today. I know I keep saying that, but seriously, what beautiful souls you all are. And I will say this, as my guides told me to give this message each and every time I close the show. I want to comment on Ziva. Ziva just posted, you're sad, you waited for over an hour. You really needed to hear from your guides on that. Ziva, I only go to where I'm led. If I wasn't led today, please come back next Wednesday and we'll see if we can't get your question. Okay? And understand too that you can ask your guides yourself and look for the signs. Okay? All right. Here we go. I'm going to close out the show. I'm going to say goodbye. And I'm going to tell you what the guides wanted me to say every time I close the show. And that is, you are loved beyond measure. Your beautiful soul is loved beyond measure. There's no way to measure it. It's a powerful thing. Keep that in mind and keep that joy and love in your heart. And we'll see you next week. Okay. Bye-bye, everyone.